Alright, so for those of you unfamiliar with what this show is, it is a show where we talk about the news this week in the gaming news industry, and I really should change the title of the show because it is not campaign. We are doing Opposing Forces episode 7, I believe. I think we're on now. So I'm just going to go in there and change the title because this is completely wrong. It's still from when I was streaming Doom last night. Twitch.tv. Alright, there's probably be some echo, maybe? Hopefully not. In that case, I'm just going to mute system audio so that they can only hear me and not you. Then I'm going to go in there. We're just going to get started just a minute, you guys. Just finished setting up here. I was a little late, running a little late. Promise we got a big discussion happening today. Plus my computer's running a lot slower than it normally is. Edit. Not playing Doom. I am playing... What is this called? Dog Show. This is gonna be Gaming Talk Show. If you guys want to see me play Doom, catch me later tonight and I'll be playing it. But I have. It's such a good game. No, but I was streaming Doom at 5 AM this morning. This is not what this is. Even though it says it's Doom, it's not. Sometimes my title streams are a little messed up. So if you guys came to see me Doom, I do apologize. That will be later tonight. Alright. So, feel like I lost Sammy there. I apologize. Those of you still sticking around, welcome to Opposing Forces, a gaming talk show where we talk about gaming news this week. And I think I want to start off today with an absolutely hilarious news story that I came across today. Call of Duty Infinity Warfare. Okay, the game trailer was debuted on YouTube, where it has gotten the second most dislikes of any other video on YouTube. Now, I have reached out to Activision and Infinity Ward for comments, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. So, and I don't think they're going to because I think they're very embarrassed about this. To be honest, I think really people are only going to get Infinity Warfare just to play the Modern Warfare Remastered. But I don't think the actual Infinity Warfare game is going to be actually any good. Judging from the dislikes, I feel like a few million people agree with me. What is it now? And see, that's on the other side of this. The Battlefield 1 trailer has just as many... The Battlefield 1 trailer actually has about the same amount of dislikes that Call of Duty trailer has, but instead of dislikes, those are likes, if that makes any sense. Yeah, let me check the stats to them right now. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Alright, so as of this moment right now, the video has 355,000 likes and 2 million dislikes for Infinity Warfare. On the other side, Battlefield 1 trailer has 1 million likes and 27,000 dislikes. And I'm guessing those 27,000 are Call of Duty fanboys. People who are willing to stick to the series. Probably one of those 200,000 likes on the Call of Duty video. But I don't really see them wanting to change the game at all. I think they're going to try to stick to their guns. And it's going to get bad reviews when it comes out. because Call of Duty series in general has been going downhill since after Modern Warfare 3. It's been going downhill after that. I think at the start of Ghosts it started going downhill. Yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands, I am looking forward. They said there was more news about that, saying it's going to be released in December of this year. So, yeah, I will be pre-ordering it, because that game is amazing. From the looks of it. Of course. Not so sure about that one. Yeah, there's like 20 of them now. Alright, now, I know that we just talked about this like 5 minutes ago, but Doom released yesterday. The other day. No, it was yesterday. Well, because it just came out and it was actually, there have been really good reviews of it so far. Yeah, no, I have been dying every other minute. But there are so many Easter eggs in this game. So many Easter eggs. Yeah, there's a guy with an iron helmet on and an arrow sticking out of his knee. Obvious Skyrim reference. But yeah, that's... Yeah, no, they said they weren't going to continue that series for a while. Also, the new Rainbow Six DLC released the other day, Wednesday, for Season Pass holders. I did a review on that one, so if you guys go check out my YouTube channel, Bluswept on YouTube, but if you guys go check that out, I made a full diagnostic review of the new DLC for those of you who don't have the Season Pass and aren't planning to get it, because y'all will get it for free next week. Again, not a game. You should, it's a good game. Yeah, but we're not getting any new content for Destiny until September. Yeah. Overwatch is coming out later this month. She's mostly here to mock me the entire video. Now, I do want to go into more Battlefield news. Obviously, Battlefield 1 trailer was announced, and we did talk about it compared to Call of Duty a few minutes ago. This is going to be a really short video, by the way, guys, because there's no major news this week, really. Yeah, we're going to be doing E3 coverage in June. E3, if you guys don't know, is going to be the June 13th through the 16th, and we're going to be covering it. I'm personally going to try for all day, if I can. And I'm going to have these co-hosts pop in and out whenever they can. But I'll probably have, like, where Liz's picture is up there, I'll probably have a live stream of E3, or I'll have my picture up there and then have the E3 live stream in the background. But for Battlefield 1, if you guys remember correctly, Battlefield 4's launch was not that successful. There was a lot of glitches. They had to eventually relaunch the game because it was so terrible. Yeah. The game was terrible when it first launched. There were so many bugs, so many issues with the game. They had to shut down and then fix those bugs and then relaunch the servers and relaunch the entire game. Yeah. So they did not produce Battlefield Hardline. So Battlefield 1 will be their first game since Battlefield 4. DICE. I mean DICE made Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, that's the thing here. See, the Battlefield series never seems to fit in with a sort of... So we had Battlefield Bad Company, Bad Company 2. Then we had, like, I'm skipping a few here, but we had Battlefield 3 and then Battlefield 4. There was never Battlefield 1 or 2. So I'm thinking that they're going back and doing those. And Battlefield 2 might be World War II, maybe. Yeah, that seems to be the theme for this year. Well, I think they took a page out of Tom Clancy's notebook. Tom Clancy has a game series called Ghost Recon Wildlands. The game series, for like 2 or 3 games there, actually took place in the far future. And it was not a smart business move because people did not like it. Yeah, they had like Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier there, and then like they actually went from the original Ghost Recon to the future, and then they realized that that business model wasn't working, so they went back into the past. And I think DICE is doing the same for Battlefield. They haven't gone into the future, and I don't think that they will. I think that they see that all of these futuristic games are coming out, and players don't want that, but they're shoving it down our throats like we don't really have a choice. Exactly. Now, I mean, it's pretty much what's happening. Now, the lead designer at DICE said that he's going to be focusing on that launch day where they launch the game, that he's going to be focusing everything is perfect for that day. That's why they're spending these next 6 months or whatever until it comes out. They already have a timer on their website. There's like 100 and something days till it comes out. Yeah. No. It's like Call of Duty. It has a single player campaign, and then it has a multiplayer. But the only difference is the multiplayer is better because it has 64 people pitting against each other instead of like 8. So I'm talking like, it's like this large scale. Yeah. Yeah, no, and there's airplanes and tanks, and you can get in a jet, or you can like zoom around the world in a tank or on a motorcycle, or like the vehicles. If you see a vehicle, you can get on it and go. Yeah. And the whole world is destructible. So if you shoot a building, it's gonna fall apart and crumble. I'm talking about like with a tank. If you shoot with like a rocket launcher at a building, it's gonna fall apart. Like that, there's gonna be a hole in the wall where you shot that rocket. Yeah. So it's better than Call of Duty in that aspect. But for me, what gets me is the 64 people battles. 32 on each team. Well, and because there's so many people, the world size is massive. Well, think of it this way. They took the entire Cosmodrome. That's the map. That's a map in Battlefield. The whole Cosmodrome. The whole Cosmodrome. Battlefield maps have been historically massive. And there's no loading. Yeah, I mean, you can go hide in buildings and stuff, but if someone spots you, man, they blow up the building, you're done. And then they have cool stuff. Like in Battlefield 4, there was a map where it took place at a dam, and the dam actually broke and water started pouring over the map. I know, it was so cool, because then you'd hear like alarms going off, and then the dam would break. No. Like, you'd see falling debris, and anybody that got caught in that debris died. It was just a really cool experience. Yeah. I know, no, Battlefield's such a great game. And then the story mode is amazing. We don't have as many touching characters as we did in Call of Duty. Like, we didn't have a Soap, we didn't have a, you know, Price, Makarov. We didn't have memorable characters, but the story was really good. Hopefully. Yeah, the character for these games have been more of a faceless soldier rather than a named person. That's the difference between Call of Duty. Call of Duty, I think, has the better story modes. Battlefield has a better multiplayer. Now, as of recently, the Call of Duty story... Yeah, well, the Call of Duty story as of recently has been falling off. I think, honestly, Black Ops 1 was the better story, because it took place with the Vietnam War. Yeah. Now, there is a way to sign up for the Battlefield 4 beta, but that requires that you get news in your inbox, which I don't entirely mind. Obviously, I use the news to talk about on the show here. Now, people were speculating that this game would be Battlefield 5, and I think that was probably due to the fact that they actually thought that Battlefield was going to go in order. Well, if you look at Borderlands announced that their game is going to hop from Borderlands 2 to Borderlands, like, 4. Like, they're just going to skip 3 altogether. Tales from the Borderlands, and then now they're going to go to Borderlands. Well, okay, to be fair, Tales from the Borderlands, and I think even the pre-sequel... Well, no. Tales from Borderlands was not made by the same company. It was made by Telltale, who made Walking Dead and other video games. Yeah, no. Okay, so Telltale and they made the Minecraft story mode games, too. Yeah, so Telltale makes episodic games. They don't... Yeah, so Tales from the Borderlands is not part of that series, officially. It's not canon. But, yeah, they're gonna skip Battlefield 3. I mean, they're gonna skip, Borderlands 3. Oh yeah, Civilization 6 was announced. Since when are you into it? Oh, okay. You and Richard are my Civilization people then, because I've never played it. As promised, though, I did promise to keep this video short today, and that's literally all that we have. I mean, No Man's Sky, I mean, we already know there's a release date for it. That's probably the last news that we're going to get from it. Other than gameplay and stuff, which it looks really good, and I will be doing full coverage for that game when it releases. You and me are going to play it. You'll be playing on PC? Okay, yeah. Oh, for sure. I don't have a work... okay, so, for those of you who don't know, I have been working on a PC. Wow, man. Wilson. But it's not finished yet. It's missing a couple of components. It's missing a processor. It's missing storage. So, until that's done, I'm not going to be playing any PC games anytime soon. But, I think that's going to be all for this week, you guys. This stream is for charity, so you guys can go donate to St. Jude Children's Hospital. I put a link in my channel description. Well, okay, so that's another thing, too. I took the contract off my account, so it's not really matters anymore, but we're still going to have donations open for you guys to go donate to St. Jude's. I will hope that you guys do, and I hope that you guys will come join us back another day, and I'll be doing Doom later tonight, so you can come join us for that. And I also encourage you guys to go check out the Assassin's Creed trailer, because that one actually looks cool, and hopefully that'll pave the way for other video game movies. I didn't really want to talk about that today because it's video game related, but not at the same time. But thanks for watching, guys. Please come back and visit us another time. See you on the cyber side.